In this lesson, we will create slide masters for our presentation. Slide masters are rather useful as they allow us to build a uniform structure that will be coherent throughout the entire presentation. The main advantage of using slide masters is that we can make changes to every slide in a given presentation by modifying them only once. We don't have to redo the changes to all slides, as once they have been assigned to the slide master, they will automatically be included in the rest of the slides in the presentation as well. In order to create a slide master, we have to click on the View tab and select Slide Master View. Let's erase all but one of the empty slides that appear. I will delete the two empty boxes in this slide as well. Okay, the first thing that we will establish is the font that will be used in the presentation. We will work using Arial. Let's find it in the Fonts section and select the second possible option. Arial. This will ensure that all shapes and text boxes to be inserted will have a uniform font. Let's insert two lines to the slide and position them in order to form an angle. By doing this, we are creating a nice outline that will be placed by the titles of each of the slides. Let's modify the line's appearance. I will select them and access the Format Object menu, where I'll change their color to dark blue and increase their width to 2.25. Okay. We need a text placeholder that will include the slide's titles. Once we've placed it next to the two lines, we can modify its appearance. Let's modify the formatting of the text by adjusting the font size to 24, putting the text in bold, and modifying its color to dark blue. Perfect. We will use only two of the footers at the bottom of the page. Let's erase the spare one, the one to the left. In the middle, I'd like to display the name of the company that owns the presentation. In this case, I'll type 365 Careers, and we'll add a matching copyright symbol. Let's customize the text according to the presentation outline. Change its color to dark blue, and put it in bold. The footer on the right will contain page numbers. The two footers are rather large right now, therefore I'll decrease their font size to 9. Right now it appears that the two footers are visible, but this can be a little misleading. They would not appear in the new slides until we do the following operation. We have to open the Insert tab and click on Header and Footer, where we need to enable Slide Number and Footer. Otherwise, the two would not be included in the slides that will be inserted in the presentation. The final detail that I'll add is the 365 Careers logo. I'll go to the Insert tab and click on Picture. Here it is. After resizing it to our desired dimensions, I'll position it in the upper right corner of the slide. Our first slide master is complete. Let's change its name to Content Slide. Let's create a second structure that can be used as a section divider and as an index page. I'll click on Insert Slide Master and add a second slide master to the presentation. As we did before, let's erase all of the empty layouts except for one. I'll erase the two default placeholders in order to start from scratch. We have to remain consistent with the other structure and change the font of this slide master to Arial as well. Okay, let's insert a text placeholder and type index inside of it. In order to be coherent with the theme of our presentation, we'll color the index text in dark blue and put it in bold. I'll adjust the font size of the text to 40. Let's add the same footers as the ones that we had in our previous slide. We can erase the left footer. In the middle footer, I'll simply write Copyright 365 Careers, color it in dark blue, and put it in bold. The default size of the two footers is too big. It has to be reduced to 9. Similarly to what we did before, we need to enable the two footers from the header and footer menu. Once we are done modifying the slide master, the only thing left to do is to rename it. I'll change the name of this slide to Index Slide. Our two slide masters are ready. They are an important tool that will help us create a coherent presentation. Thanks for watching.